Hey folks, and welcome back to another Division 2 video. In this one, I'm going to go over a healer build that's easy to put together and highly effective for anything from legendary missions to the raid, and how you should go about playing it. Let's jump into it. So in any RPG style game, healers are one of the most important pieces of a strong group, pretty much holding the whole team together, keeping everyone's armor topped up so the rest of the team can focus on doing their own role, knowing that the healer has their back. With this build, I'm going to start off talking about the skills, since that's what really changes a skill build into being a healer to begin with. For this one, I'm using the Restorer Hive and the Reinforcer Chem Launcher. The Chem Launcher is one of the quickest ways to deliver a heal to any ally in line of sight. And the Hive is a great passive heal with a few added benefits that we'll get into a little later into the video. The main composition of this build is going to be 3 pieces of the Future Initiative gear set, giving us the 2-piece bonus of 30% repair skill, and the 3-piece bonus giving us 15% skill haste and 30% skill duration, and 2 pieces of Alps on the chest and backpack, for 20% skill repair and 20% skill duration. So from these 5 pieces of gear, we're already getting 50% repair skill, 15% skill haste, and 50% skill duration. And for the 6th piece, I've gone for the exotic BTSU gloves, that come with skill haste and skill repair as fixed attributes, as well as their own unique talent, Transference Overclock. This grants 15% Hive skill haste per skill tier. Detonating a Hive refreshes your skill cooldown and grants overcharge for 15 seconds. If it's skill tier 6, this effect also applies to allies. Allies receiving this effect are unable to benefit from it again for 120 seconds. With this being a skill based build, all main attributes will be rolled to skill tier, giving us skill tier 6. This means we can take full advantage of the BTSU gloves. The bonus of the BTSU gloves in a group is that it means as a healer you don't have to worry as much about reviving down teammates. This is because all you have to do is pop your own Hive and it'll reset one charge of the rest of the team's Hives for 120 seconds. This leaves you free to use the Restorer Hive for additional heals. For the talent on the chest, I've gone with Empathetic Resolve. Repairing an ally increases their total weapon and skill damage by 3 to 15% for 20 seconds, 1 to 7% if self. Effectiveness increased by your skill tier. By using this, each time a teammate is in your Restorer Hive, or hit by a chem shot, they'll receive an additional damage buff. On the backpack, I've used Safeguard, while at full armor, increase total skill repair by 100%. A simple but effective talent. This one won't help too much with the Chem Launcher, with the Chem already putting out some pretty big heals. However, it will give a big boost to the Hive. Also, if there is a tank on the team with a larger amount of armor, this will also help you keep them topped up. For attributes, as I've already mentioned, all the core attributes should be rolled to skill tier. This way we can get the max out of our heals and take full advantage of the BTSU gloves. For minor attributes, ideally you want to prioritise skill repair followed by skill haste. This is to boost the healing of our skills and decrease the cooldowns so we can use them as soon as possible. Your gear mods are flexible depending on your group composition. If you're playing with 3 DPS, I'd equip 3 skill haste mods. The amount of healing you should be doing is already enough to max out an all-red core DPS player, without the need of adding any more repair skill, but having the skill haste will bring the heals back faster. However, if you do have a tank in the group, it might be worth thinking about swapping some out for additional repair skill mods. This should give your heals a boost, allowing you to heal a larger armor pool. For weapons, something I always run with any type of skill build is Sweet Dreams as a secondary, taking advantage of its talent Sandman. Melee attacks instantly kill non-elite enemies, cooldown 15 seconds. This is useful to take down any non-elite NPC that gets a little bit too close. For the primary, there are a few options. The strongest weapon talent for healers is Reformation. Headshots grant 30% skill repair for 15 seconds. Obviously, this is another way to boost skill repair. But with Reformation, each headshot refreshes the buff. This means as long as you're chaining headshots, you'll consistently have the additional 30% skill repair active. There is also Perfect Reformation, that comes on a named SR1 marksman rifle called the Designated Hitter, that gives you 40% skill repair for 15 seconds if you wanted that extra boost. Another strong option for healer builds is any weapon type that comes with Future Perfect. Weapon kills grant +1 skill tier for 15 seconds, stacks up to 3 times. Weapon kills at skill tier 6 grant overcharge for 15 seconds, overcharge cooldown 90 seconds. So the first part of this talent isn't actually that useful, as we're already at skill tier 6, however it does give you a chance to overcharge your Hive and Chem launcher, giving the team a massive boost in heals. Just like with Reformation, there's a named weapon that comes with Future Perfection called the Mechanical Animal, which is a SIG 556. For more information on that weapon, check out a weapon profile I did for that one here. And that's everything for the build. As for how you want to be playing it, as a healer you want to make sure that you always have your full team in view to the best of your ability. That way you can keep a better eye on your team's armour and throw cams out to whoever needs them. I'm not too sure if this works on console, but a quick tip for PC players, especially if you're playing a healer, if you lose sight of any of your teammates, you can press F2, F3 and F4 keys to quickly snap your view to a teammate. This is a pretty common mechanic in MMO style games, and one that most people aren't aware of in the Division 2. Also, it's worth keeping your Hive out as much as possible, and in an ideal position. This is a great way to keep your team topped up with passive heals, as well as giving them the damage buff from Empathic Resolve. Plus, if anyone goes down and is forced to use their Revive Hive, you can always pop it to bring theirs back faster. And that's everything. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit like and subscribe for future content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.